Hey guys. So we've got a quiz. There's a few rounds. We've got general round, creative round, and a Christmas round. And some of them have got multiple choice to make it a bit more straightforward. I'm sure you've probably all been doing hundreds of quizzes over lockdown. I know when kind of May came out, they were pretty much every week with almost everyone you knew. So I think we can call it short and sweet Christmas quiz. And Richard has been kind enough to get a prize for the winner as well, which I think he'll hopefully reveal in a minute.
Bottle of champagne.
Oh, nice. So there's some champagne up for grabs as well. Hopefully we're going to do it on if anyone's used Kahoot before. Which is...
Oh God, not Kahoot, really?
Sorry, Ellie.
No, it's just every quiz this year has been done on Kahoot. I think the song is just ingrained in my head now. It's just all that plays.
So we found out a way that we can mute the song actually. So we can either do Christmas music or we can mute the background completely. So we'll see how it goes. So if anyone hasn't used Kahoot before, basically you go, so you do it on your phone. Richard has kind of set it all up and he'll have it on the computer. And then you go to a web address on your phone, type in the code for our particular quiz, and then you effectively use your phone like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style remote control where you pick the multiple choice answer.
So the code, so you've got to go to this place called Kahoot, get your phone out and open up a web browser, and it's super easy. So in the chat, you will see an address called kahoot.it, and all you do is you type in this code. This is your code, and just all you do is type in your name. So the code is 6161 let me just turn the music off. So
you
go
put your nickname in and then go.
Okay, Ella's in, Eddie's in, and I'm gonna and then I'll share my screen. Yeah, okay. Somebody go on to mute, please. Hey, Harry. Who isn't on mute? Yeah, thank you. Right, can everyone see that? Can everyone see that screen? Yeah, put your thumbs up. Right, if you've gone to Kahoot it, then you put the game pin 61303338. You should see a screen that looks like that. I'm just going to do it. So hang on. I'm just going to put the game pin 61303338 like that. You just press enter, and then right. Let me just bear with me. Can you can everyone just give Hazel the thumbs up that you're ready and you're in?
Anyone struggling to get it going?
And if possible, I mean, it's great if you can have a nickname, but it's quite good to know who's who on the board. But there we go. Okay. And so if we are ready, is everyone good? Everyone thumbs up? Everyone's got a screen looking like that? Right. I have no idea how this is going to work, but we're going to start, right? You have 20 seconds per question, right? So the first few questions are their logo questions. They're intentionally quite easy because we wanted just to ease you guys into it, okay? But all you will have is you'll have 4 boxes on your phone, which will different colors. You just press one of those boxes that basically reflects the answer you think it is, okay? And there is only one question that requires you to do two boxes. Right, let's figure it out. Ready? We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Right. Over to you, Hazel.
Are we with music or without music, Richard?
I've turned the music off.
Okay, so hopefully your phones are all looking like this with the remote control. So the answers are at the bottom. You've got 13, 12, 11 seconds to pick it. Hopefully everyone kind of got that one quite quickly. Like we said, there's 3 or 4 quite easy logos at the beginning. And then what we get is a little running commentary of who's doing right, who's doing wrong, and a leaderboard.
Are we supposed to be able to see the logo in the phone, or do we have to look at this and then look at the phone?
Yeah, so you look at the screen and then you use the phone like a remote control.
I was really confused. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully you're on share screen, so hopefully you can see what's in there.
Okay, are we ready? So that's all 21 of you got it. And when we go through, it goes to a leaderboard. So at the moment, Mummy Elf, whoever that is rocking it. Okay.
Matt, you look so happy about that.
Whoever comes top gets a bottle.
I'm a huge Kahoot fan.
Okay, are you ready? Standing by for the next question. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let everyone in. So it looks like you get more points the quicker you answer as well.
Burger King.
Okay. So we had 2 people who didn't get it and then 20 people who did. Way. Okay. So the answer was, of course, Rolex, and Hannah is in the lead. Go, Hannah. Hey. Right. Are you ready? Next up, get your phones ready. There's a bottle of champagne on this, guys. Okay, 17, 3, and 1 didn't. So who's the head of the leaderboard? Kevin Chin! Get in, Kevin.
The experience.
Well, you'd hope a marketing manager or marketing director of a European brand could get the logos. Come on, guys, we can't let him win. Right, the final one of the logo rounds, and then it gets a bit tougher. Okay, standing by, everyone. Get your game faces on. Let's go. What logo is this? "21, got it. Okay, are you ready for the outcome? Who's the head of the leaderboard? Kevin Chin. Come on, Hannah. Come on, Amber.
Very close.
Come on, Matt Keane. Come on, bring it out the bag.
I've played my Joker now, Rich.
What's that?
I've played the Joker now. It's all downhill from here.
No, but you see, we got other ones that will trip you up. Okay, now we're getting quite technical and we're getting quite creative.
So creative rounds up first. So in terms of graphic design, what does CMYK stand for? So hopefully we're all on board that it's cyan, magenta, yellow, and key. But the specifics is, what does the key actually stand for? What does that mean?
So 9 of you got it. And let's see what that does to the leaderboard. Mummy Elf. Matt Hampsey, Mummy Elf is now Kevin. Kevin, you don't know your CMYK?
No.
Okay, next one. Hannah's going to read it out for you.
So who is regarded as the first graphic designer?
And the leaderboard looks like this. Mummy Elf. Mummy Elf.
Oh, who's Buttercross just come up into the top 5?
You'd expect David Livingston to have got that as a wonderful owner of a brilliant design studio here in Winchester. This is his forte. Good going, David. Next one.
What is an octothorpe more commonly known as? So anyone using social media should have an idea, but whether you've ever actually heard of octothorpe before is a whole other question.
And the leaderboard looks like this. Dan Benham! Who may have had a chance to stay. I don't know if he's seen any of these before, but bring him down, everyone. Bring him down. I say fix. Okay.
I haven't seen them, honestly.
Go.
So which of these is not an Adobe product? Photoshop, XD, Hercules, or Lightroom?
And the leaderboard now looks like this. Dan Benham. Come on, come on, bring it out of the back. You cannot win. You literally cannot win. Come on, we got to do better than this.
So how much did the creative industries contribute to the UK economy in 2018? Strategy is to think about the answer and take the time, or if it's just to go fast and kind of see if you get there or not.
And the leaderboard now looks like this. Hannah Sloan, get in there! And Artie Ellie, she's on fire. She's coming through. That's a big progress. Rishab, get in there. Right, eyes on the prize, guys. Game face on. Next question. It's a multi-select. You have to select 2.
So which 2 Iron Age hill forts are in Winchester?
So the correct answers were St. Catherine's Hill and St. Giles's Hill. Those were the correct answers. And the leaderboard now looks like this. Amber! She's our fount of Wikipedia when it comes to Winchester, because she's involved in Winchester Radio. Respect! Well done for knocking Dan Benham off the perch there. Good job. Eyes on the prize. Next question.
So what local event is the longest running Winchester Festival of Outdoor Arts?
Correct answer was Winchester Hat Fair. And what that does to our leaderboard is, oh, look at that, Rob. Is that Rob Palmer? Rob chasing Amber there. 8,000 points. Good job. Right. Next up, next question.
So which world famous gin is distilled north of Winchester, and specifically the world famous one? I don't know if anyone's just seen Amber's chat, but the more questions you get right in a row, the more points you get as well.
The correct answer was, of course, Bombay Sapphire, which we distribute globally in its tanker loads. So well done, everyone, on that. And this is what it does to the leaderboard. Rob Palmer getting in there. Well done, my friend. Okay, come on, Heather. I'm backing you all the way. Come on, Hannah. Millie, go for it, my love. You haven't seen these questions. I know that for a fact. Okay, right. Next question. New section, I think. No, it's Winchester.
So which pub is the oldest pub in Winchester and has actually laid claim to being the oldest one in the whole of England?
The correct answer was, of course, the Royal Oak, one of the oldest claimed to be pubs in the country. And this is what happens to the leaderboard. Rob, God, look at that. Buttercross is chasing hard. We got to Heather. Come on, Hannah. Come on, pull it out the bag. You got to pull this one out the bag. Right, next one. I think this is a new section for us. Yeah, no, it's still Winchester.
This is the last one. So which current Netflix series was partly filmed in Winchester?
The answer, of course, was The Crown, and I'd like to say that my son is in the fourth series. He's in episode 1 and 4, singing as a chorister in Winchester Cathedral. If you haven't seen the latest season, do so. It's a wonderful season. So this is what's happening in Rob. God, he's nailing them. He's absolutely nailing them. Right, come on. Okay, we're into the final final 2 sections, I think. So the end is in sight. So you got to pull it out of the bag now, guys.
So this is the Christmas section. Die Hard, traditional Christmas film here, takes place on Christmas Eve, but in which city? Looks like Kevin's conferring there.
No cheating, Kevin. Oh yeah, you're allowed to. You come in. You're allowed to. Okay.
I'll be back up the leaderboard in no time.
Yeah, do that. Okay.
Me.
So the answer, well done, because the answer is, of course, Los Angeles. Right. And so what does this do to the leaderboard? Oh, David Livingston. We cannot let a mentor win this competition, can we? Come on. We cannot. I mean, it's not the right thing to do. So take him down, people. Take David Livingston from Buttercross down. He's raising the standard, but we need to basically make sure he doesn't get that top slot. Okay, next question.
So which political figure and celebrity makes a cameo in Home Alone 2?
The correct answer was, of course, the one and only Donald Trump. And this is what it does to our leaderboard. Still streaking away. David Livingston, the mentor, trouncing his mentee right now. Who's David's mentee again?
Alexandra.
Okay. So, okay, next one.
So what's the best-selling Christmas song of all time?
The correct answer was actually White Christmas by Bing Crosby. It's been around for longer and it's been played for longer. And all the others are great Christmas tunes, but it's actually White Christmas by Bing Crosby. RTLA! Get in there! Wonderful. Good job. Okay, we're into the final straights. I think there's only 2 or 3 more questions. So focus on this. Rob and Heather, you're in spitting distance. You could do this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
So name Will Ferrell's character in Elf. Wow. Those first 6 or 7 answers come in so fast.
Is it
The
Mummy
answer was-
Elf?
The answer was, of course, Buddy. The answer was Buddy. So what does that do to our leaderboard? Genius, look at that, streaking away. Oh, it's close. 1-3-4-0 plays 1-3-3-1-5. Oh, we can't let David Livingston get this. We really can't. Okay, let's go for it. And last couple of questions. Here we go.
Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? England, Finland, Austria, or Germany?
The answer was, of course, Germany. And that's just what we do to our leaderboard. So David is back in contentious. I think we now actually have 5 more questions. So the last straight, everyone can still win in the last 5 questions. So here we go. Next question.
So Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535? Team Kevin looks like they've got the answer.
The answer was a beard tax and not a tax on farting. So the leaderboard looks like David is streaking away with this. This is really we got to take him down, guys. Okay, next one. It's a general knowledge question. You can still do this, Artie, Ellie, Rob, Heather, and Amber. You can still do this.
So who entered a contest to find his own lookalike and came 3rd? Justin Bieber, Charlie Chaplin, Justin Timberlake, or Boris Johnson?
The answer was Charlie Chaplin. So now this is what's happening to our Artie Ellie's back in the lead. And we have, I think, 3 more questions. I would recommend that we need to make sure that our wonderful David Livingston as a mentor doesn't win this. So can we just make sure our mentees get in the zone for the last 3 questions, all right? It's on you. We can't let our mentors win this, all right? Okay, ready for the last 3 questions?
So native to the Caribbean, what sort of animal is a mountain chicken?
The answer was, in fact, it is a frog. It is a frog. It is not a lizard, it's not a goat, and it's not a horse. Oh, I saw you just sigh there, Hannah. I didn't think that was a good thing. Yeah, I think you didn't get it there. It was a frog.
Oh, no.
Frog. Okay, what has this done to our leaderboard? Oh, it's still Artie, Ellie, Buttercross. But
Matt Keane coming up quick.
Matt Keane's coming up quick. This could be yours. This could be yours. It's into the final furlough. It's into the final straights. It is a neck and neck in our competition. The last 2 questions. Here we go.
Controversial question coming up. When and where did the phrase "mind the gap" originate?
The answer was in 1968 on the London Underground. It was iconic, and we didn't invent it in 2020, and it wasn't made up in a chess match. So the leaderboard is looking like this. 2 more questions after this. Heather! Get in there, Heather. Wonderful. Go for it. Okay. Next, last two. Here we go.
Richard, I think that's a setup. You know the answers. So are zebras black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
The answer was black with white stripes. Okay, what's that done? Oh, it's so close. This is the last question. Heather is biting her nails. Look at that. Oh, did she get the last one wrong? Okay, I can see it's between Heather, Eloise Taylor and Heather R, I think. These last 2, it's looking very tight. Game face is on for the last question of this quiz. Who will be crowned the 2020 Winchester Creatives Christmas quiz champion. Here we go.
So the last question, which capital letter has parallel and perpendicular lines? Longer answers there.
The letter was E. I'm looking at Heather and I'm looking at Eloise, and I'm just wondering if either one of them got it wrong. We'd like to just take a moment. This is the moment, like in those quiz questions, where the camera zooms in to their face, and we'd like to now see who would be the crowned champion of 2020 Winchester Creatives Christmas quiz. David Livingston third. Artie Ellie second.
Oh.
Heather! You did it! You did it! You did it! We'd love to hear from our winning contestants.
Thank you.
Did a wonderful job there. How does it feel to win this prestigious prize?
I feel like I'm gonna have a good Christmas day and probably not remember much of it.
On a practical note, Heather, can you just make sure that you email me your address, and we'll get it to you as safely as possible. Can I just make sure we give our wonderful three podium places, Heather, Artiella, and David from Buttercross, a big round of applause for the quiz.
Woo! Nice job, guys. Well done, Heather.
Can I have a big round of applause to the wonderful Hazel Terry and Dan B, who have been working on this presentation and doing the quiz. Can we just give them a round of applause? Woo! Okay, so that concludes our event as it stands. The only thing to say from Dan and myself is please do feel free to stick around for last bits and pieces for a chat. If anyone wants to discuss anything further, have a drink, get into the Christmas mood. But from Dan and myself, we hope we've made it clear we are so humbled and feel so grateful to all of your support. We're doing something very special here, and I hope that you can recognize that. Does the screen say Merry Christmas to you on the screen?
Nope.
Okay. Dan, say a few words while I sort this out.
Okay. As Richard says, you know, we're really grateful for everyone who's involved. Mentees, mentors, supporters, people who have given money, people who have backed the crowdfunder, everything. But I think it's important to acknowledge that Winchester Creatives in its essence wouldn't exist. My daughter's going to bed. Wouldn't exist if it weren't for the people who roll up their sleeves and involved and make the community what it is. So thank you to every single person who's on this call this evening. Thank you for everyone who's not here, who does work on it, everyone who's had even the tiniest small amount of input. Me and Richard and everyone are so grateful for everything. So thank you so much. It means the world, honestly.
And just to wrap up on what we've just said. So just remember, this story started back in March, and it had a history before then. As a kernel of an idea, we asked ourselves the question, who do we want to be in COVID-19? We wanted to do some good. We wanted to help people. We wanted to help young people who were trying to transition from education into the workforce. And look at what we are building here. This is special, and it's special because, and it's unique for everyone who touches this, everyone who contributes it. So I hope you feel that this is your Winchester Creatives. And again, from all of us involved, we wish you the very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Make sure you sign up to our Catherine Strachan event on the 6th of January. Make sure you sign up to our social hangout on the 8th of January. Make sure you sign up to our online course. We have the online platform to stay communicating. Tell us what you're excited about. Tell us what you're thrilled about. If you want us to do a social share or look at your profile, put us up there. You've got a community here that is cheering you on all the way. And as we said with Alex Frey, we clang a bell and we celebrate when 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 50 people get jobs during this COVID-19 pandemic recession. And we're cheering you on all the way. A Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you so much for all your support.
Lovely job, guys. Thanks very much. I loved it. That was great fun. Thanks for including me.
Thanks
and
so much for tuning in.
have a fantastic Christmas, everybody, and looking forward to all the fun in 2021.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll get in contact with you soon.
See you guys soon. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy
Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Rick.
See you around, See you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So if anyone wants to stick around, I'm drinking a beer and we can have a chat, and I'm going to put some cheesy Christmas tunes on if that's all right with you.
That sounds wonderful, Richard.
Very good.
Sounds good.
So Ari, how are you? Oh, it's yours. Right, Matt. Okay.
The signal's like from America.
Sounds like you're trying to start a boat.
Yeah. Ari from America. Woo!
Hi, Ari.
Can you hear me
Yes.
better? Okay. Hi, sorry I wasn't on the call for long. I just had meetings in between. I'm on a webinar right now.
Okay. We did a big shout out to you to say thank you.
Thank you.
You'll see the recording from this event. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful ideas, your creativity, your passion, your drive, your poster. Amazing. How are you in the States? How is everything?
It's good. We're preparing for a snowstorm, 6 to 12 or 12 to 16 inches today. So
That's pretty
which
deep.
is like this
Yeah,
long.
that's awesome.
Like that long.
Proper snowdrift.
So very excited for Christmas, that's for sure.
So we're all going to come and visit once we're allowed to get on flights and we got vaccines.
I do live around in New York, so we could all hang out in New York City.
Oh, the Big Apple.
Hannah, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm so. I thought it was yours. It was yours to be had. I think it was the zebra thing that threw you. Was it?
It was like so close and yet so far, and then yeah, the zebra, and I was like 50-50, and that just killed me off.
Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful bog standard case study. Oh, that was amazing. Well done. That's awesome. I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, no worries. You got to share your stuff soon, Dan.
Yeah, I do. I had a feeling you were going to call me out on that. Yes.
Has he not done it yet? He hasn't done it?
Yes, yeah, I will. I don't think I've got anything that's quite as kind of tongue-in-cheek as that, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, I'll upload some of mine soon. Is that Ari?
This is Turner.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, I'm gonna go. I'm in charge now.
So our youngest volunteer for Winchester Creatives right there then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she growls, sorry.
How are you, Ellie, by the way?
Have a good time, bye. Bye.
Bye, Ari.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you, Sue.
Yeah, not too bad. Last few days have been a bit hectic for me, but yeah, all right.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking whiskey, if that doesn't tell you enough about the last few days.
What kind of whiskey?
Bushmills.
Ooh,
Nice.
very nice
choice.
Yes.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Yes, that was a very nice gift from when I was working on the film set over the summer. So.
Oh, excellent! Yeah, the Jurassic Park film set. You mean
Yes.
the one, the Steven Spielberg? Yeah, I
Yes.
remember the one. Yeah.
You remember that one? The one where I was wearing my mask everywhere, and the guy that I gave one of my masks to is still wearing his mask on all of the other film sets he's working on as well.
Ellie, I missed that. That's so cool. What were you doing there?
Nothing fancy. I was just making famous people their coffees.
Still sounds amazing.
Sorry?
Still sounds amazing.
Thank you. It was quite fun though. It was very hot in a very sweaty food van when it was like the height of summer. It was just too hot, and I was just stood in very dark clothes, just sort of sweltering like this isn't fun making very hot coffees. But what can you do?
That's very cool. Whereabouts was that? Was that locally?
No, Pinewood Studios. So I did have sort of a bit of a trek every day, but wasn't too bad. I stayed at my future in-laws, so it's not too bad.
Nice.
Future in-laws, eh?
No, nothing like that, Matt.
I mean, if you reference them as your future in-laws, you know, that's a very confident sort of title there. That's lovely. It's lovely to hear.
Thank you.
All I can say is Christmas is a very romantic time of year, and we'll be the first to be cheering along the way if it would be the right time to do it in around some tinsel.
She's upstairs working right now, so I have no idea if she can actually hear this. So this will be hilarious after the call if she then tells me off.
And actually,
nothing, dear. Don't worry.
And then you sort of say, "I've had to take to the whiskey as a consequence."
Oh no,
I've actually got experience of officiating a wedding as well. So if you need anyone, more than happy to help.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
God. It's like we're all planning it. No,
We
not
are.
happening.
We're designing your invitation already. Matt, are you? I didn't know. Do you play drums? Is that your drum kit in the back?
That is my housemate's drum kit. I'll show you the music room if you'd like, Richard. So we've got the electric drum kits, a keyboard, and then we've got an array of electric guitars, basses, a 12-string dreadnought acoustic guitar, and some electric guitars too. We've also got a cajon, which is essentially just a box that you slap.
Where's your tambourine?
You know what, Dan? That's a bloody good question. I don't think we have one. Which is an absolute. We got eggs instead. Oh, we got ukuleles as well, but we got little eggs that you shake.
Amazing.
Nice. One of my brother's friends showed me this the other day on Instagram, which is a drummer who has made his Instagram through putting paint and glow in the dark stuff and then playing drums to different songs.
That's amazing.
And he'll get there in a minute, but it's quite good fun when it goes off.
That's insane.
Is he the same one that he poured a load of I can't remember what it was, but he set fire to the drums while playing it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are videos where he sets fire to them as well. So
wow. Just a question to Matt, Ellie, and Hannah. How's your mentoring conversations going? Are you having them? Are they following up? Are you finding some value out of them?
Who wants to go first?
You can go.
I've been doing my calls, yes. I've got plans. Stuff's a little bit difficult, obviously, in between working at the pub and then get some stuff done. But I've got some stuff that I actually need to be getting on, and and I've actually got a trip up to Surrey at some point as well, which is going to be lovely. So I can meet my mentor face to face when we're ready and we're all good. But yeah, nice guy, real nice guy.
Yeah, Piers is a nice guy. Go for a walk and talk. He's just a lovely guy. He's well connected and he's got a good heart. How about you, Hannah and Ellie?
Hannah?
Okay. Yeah, really good. We had like quite a few chats. She was really nice and did like interview prep with me for an interview I had, and kind of when I got rejected, kind of helped me out, kind of going, it's gonna be okay. And then we went on a walk on Monday, which was really nice to actually like meet her. So yeah, it's been really good. She's been really supportive. So yeah.
Fantastic.
If it makes you feel better, Hannah, I've been rejected by 5 jobs now. I got my latest rejection today, and yeah.
Oh, you're one ahead of me.
Sorry. Maybe we'll go for the same ones.
Maybe.
Unless there's 5 rejections and 5 steps closer to the one that's a positive.
Absolutely. And you know, it used to hurt, like, and eventually it just goes away. You're like, oh, there's another one. It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, it'll be worth it in the end. And I mean, 5 of them is really good practice for getting the one that actually is right for you.
Yeah, I'm awaiting another rejection. They haven't, although they won't let me know this time. They said that if I don't hear off them, they can assume that, or if they've ghosted me, as the kids say these days, then I don't think it's going to work out between us.
So when you're applying, are you applying and then kind of following up with emails and things and kind of finding out who's there, or is it just a kind of straight up application process?
So I do a little bit of a straight up application process, but I mean, I do bother them sometimes and just be like, have you got my CV? And then I, you know, either never hear anything off them again, which is fine, or, you know, they reply and they say, yeah, we'll get back to you, or we've been overwhelmed with applications and everything. But, you know, I'm enjoying the festivities of working in hospitality for, you know, Christmas. And I keep telling myself it's the last Christmas, and it's not the same as other years either. I mean, Wetherspoons, at least we've been a little bit, don't know, nostalgic lately, because it's usually like 3 people deep on the bar and people shouting at you being like, I've been here for half an hour, and we don't have that anymore. It's all table service now. So, you know, someone shouts at us, we're like, oh, you seem a little bit drunk, mate. I think it's time to leave.
If it helps you at all, I started my career, and I always, when I left university, I always wanted to be a theatre director, and I actually wanted to go into direct drama. I wrote 142 letters that amounted into effectively rejections. I got my break at the National Theatre. I was on a Young Vic, and then I did some work at the Almeida. I then did some work at the Gate and the Old Vic, and then I got my proper commercial, really great, exciting break at the BBC. So the letters and the rejection just is part of the course, and Hazel is right. You know, it's like that conversation that doesn't quite go right. That's just one conversation closer to the right conversation. That's one application. That's one job application closer to the right job, and you will land in the right context, in the right culture, and you just have to believe, you know. And you have got like a lot of people cheering you on. We're trying to open up doors. It is a difficult marketplace, so you have to tell yourself it's not you, it's the context, but it will come. And when it comes, you will be ready, and we will be celebrating mightily when it does come. Ellie, how is your conversations going with your mentor?
Yeah, really well. I got some really great advice that I do need to act upon a bit more, and I need to plan another one, and also get ready for interview stuff, because I've just been told I'm being let go now yesterday. So I apologise, Hazel, for not responding to your message yesterday, but I was a little bit overwhelmed. So
you're being let go from Coffee Lab?
Yeah, my social media position is just sort of I can't really remember. It was all a bit of a blur, but yeah, by January that'll be my last sort of paycheck, and I'm just being let go.
That sucks. What's happening with your MA work? I mean, I know you're finishing stuff off in...
At the minute, I'm just sort of using the time to keep going over Christmas and hopefully have it all done, because deadline's 1st of February, so...
Cool. You're still going on with the MA, is it, Ellie?
I wasn't allowed onto campus to complete anything, so they granted me a nice extension, which was really good.
That's a mighty extension.
Well, after them going, well, why do you need an extension? I went, well, you wouldn't let me have access to the computers that I need. And they were like, oh yeah, okay, here, have an extra.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But Matt, you know, a merit is an outstanding, you know, it's outstanding. You know, not only did you get a first, you got a merit, you know, you got it under your belt, you know.
Well, I got to say, Richard, I didn't think I was going to pass. So I'll take a merit any day of the week.
Matt, you say that, but every year I've known you, you've got outstanding grades at uni.
Yeah, you say that, but that last one, I I don't know, I was freaking out about the doctors, and then I think I had just gotten back from Finland, and I just thrown something together, and I just sort of threw it up on the website, and I was like, oh, good Lord. But yeah, no, I passed, so I'm happy. My parents are suitably proud. Yeah, it's all done. And then now I can't really milk the system anymore for any more loans or anything, so it's sort of like now's the time to get a real job.
We're super proud of you, Matt. We are genuinely super proud.
Oh, you made me cry.
So
Hannah, question, Richard. Were you in? Oh,
just a quick question to Hannah. Hannah very kindly pulled together an advert for us for the parish magazine. I think we might be in a different parish because I'm in the Worthies parish, and I think, are you in the Itchen Abbas parish?
Yeah.
Did it come out in the Itchen Abbas parish?
So half of it did. So Jackie Porter's article did, and the advert got posted. But I don't think they fully read what I wrote. So my mum's emailed them explaining like it's actually quite important if a mentor, like someone that like everyone kind of knows, like who lives in the village, has their like say. So in January, the advert's being printed again, and my article's going in. So
awesome.
Hopefully.
So the three of you, can I just say, please make sure you take up the offer from Dan B, as he's our resident sort of Adobe Suite technical wizard. He's actually going to be doing, you know, paid for tutoring to the kind of creative industry to basically help them with their support on sort of, you know, Adobe and creative products, you know, and he's offering that to you guys, you know, so don't be shy, pick up the phone and go, how the hell do I use XD? Tell me some tips and tricks, you know, because he's a brilliant resource available to us, but sometimes you just got to ask. So whenever your system crashes or you don't know how to save it, like for me, I've got a question, like every time I do a screen grab, it saves it as a massive file on my desktop, like a 1.1 megabyte file. And then I have to open it and export it as a JPEG, as a 200, you know, megabyte, not megabyte, yeah, megabyte file, or you know, and I just like to, anytime I do a screen grab, I'd like it to basically export to as clean an image as possible, but not massively heavy. I'm sure Dan knows of a shortcut in your Apple setup to make sure any screen grabs are no more than 250 megabytes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good example, that, Richard, and I've not really given much kind of insight into what I can offer all of our mentees. But essentially, I've worked using InDesign, Illustrator and Photoshop for 3 different organizations as the main graphic designer, but also probably about 15 different companies as a freelancer, which means I've learned the boring stuff that you don't necessarily need when you're putting together projects at uni. So the support will probably be more useful once you will start getting into projects and start working on things with your mentors. But I had to rely on Google a lot for a good couple of years to kind of learn how to get a PDF file size down, or how to convert an EPS to a PNG or something stupid like that. And if there's someone that can just tell you, sometimes it saves so much time. So hopefully we'll get the opportunity to do something on that. But just in the meantime, I think you've all got my line of contact anyway. You know, always message me if you get stuck on anything. I genuinely want to help, so it's never a bother. So yeah, just give me a shout.
I'm going to just throw in 10 pence there, because I haven't known Dan B for very long, but he is so helpful. And I don't know if any of you guys have seen his work, his portfolio, but he's a very talented designer as well. So if he's offering help, I'd definitely take him up for it.
That's nice of you, Hazel. Thank you.
I haven't seen his work in his portfolio because he's not put it on the community platform yet.
Oh, God damn it. I knew that was coming. Yes, yeah. Eyes peeled. I will get it done. I will get that uploaded. I am going to have to go because
ladies and gentlemen, let's wrap up proceedings here. If you have got a glass in your hand, and even if you haven't got a glass in your hand, can I just raise a 2020 toast to the wonderful initiative that is Winchester Creatives. Thank you for being part of this. It's something that I think we'll all remember for many years to come. We're doing some good during COVID-19. from Dan, myself, Hazel, Dan B, to everyone, have a bloody good Christmas and see you on the other side.
Ah, Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas, everyone.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
See you all
See
soon.
ya. Have a lovely
Have a
time.
good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Ellie and Matt, just email me and stuff if you have any questions, particularly if there's crazy stuff happening and jobs coming shortened out, and just talk to me. Don't go silent on me, right? Because otherwise I do worry for you. So I prefer a check-in. How are you doing? Let's do a 10-minute, 15-minute chat. You know, at any point, you know, I'm around for Christmas and New Year, you know, even if it is just to just work it all out and just compute it, you know, we're here and we're cheering you on all the way.
Cheers, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
Have a wonderful Christmas, guys.
Merry
Thank you,
Christmas.
Captain.
Thanks for all your help and support this year.